The cells of the immune system basically divide into three types. One is lymphoid system, myeloid system, erythroid system. So this myeloid system once again divided into neutrophil, basophil, and eosinophil. So apart from this myeloid system, two systems are there. Name is called lymphoid system, erythroid system. So we are going to learn in future. Now we are only concerned with the myeloid system. The neutrophils hero come under the myeloid system. Okay. So please keep your mind. You are looking at a beautiful image. This myeloid cells, example neutrophil, basophil, eosinophil, are the synthesized from the myeloid progenitor cells. You know, this is here simply mentioned as this is our first hero. Yes. So now we are going to this hero alone. But the father of hero is myeloid progenitor cells. These cells get differentiated to form a neutrophils. So neutrophils are always produced from myeloid progenitor cell. This myeloid progenitors came from pluripotent stem cells in the bone marrow. Yes, now very well. So bone marrow is the source of all heroes, like a father and mothers. So they are producing number of cells in the immune system. So three type of systems are there: lymphoid, myeloid, erythroid. So in the case of myeloid, the myeloid system will composed of pluripotent stem cells. The stem cells divided are differentiated to form a myeloid progenitor cells. This myeloid progenitor once again differentiated to get form a neutrophils. Yes. So please keep your mind this. You know very well neutrophils are the very important cells in the immune system, especially the innate immune system. This myeloid progenitor cells get differentiated from neutrophils. Why the cells got the name neutrophils means these neutrophil cells are at the time of staining, the cells will uptake both basic dye and acidic dye. So finally, the cells get accepted both type of dyes. So it's called It's called neutrophils. Compared with the basophil cells only uptake the basic dyes. The name of the basic dye is hemocyanin. Compared to the eosinophils are only uptake the eicosine dye. So the name derived by the cells will uptake the dyes. So this is the acidic dye, this is the basic dye, these cells will uptake both type of dyes. So the name derived from by this way. Okay. Now we are looking at a famous complete structure of neutrophils. Neutrophils are present in the all type of animals, in all type of vertebrates, but it's involved very primary immune response, especially innate immune response. Or these neutrophils are involved in major reactions called phagocytosis. Yes. So by this function, these neutrophils are called phagocytes. It's called phagocytes. In another way, it produced from myeloid system, so it's called mononuclear cytotic system. Mononuclear means a single nuclear cells is that. So it's sometimes called mononuclear phagocytic system, or generally called myeloid system. Why we are calling phagocyte? Because it's involved phagocytosis process. 82, the Russian scientist Makinkov, a famous scientist, will invented the phagocytosis process by using the neutrophils. When the antigen encountered in the system, the first responses will created only by the neutrophils. The neutrophils goes to reach the antigen encounter tissue or area, then it will neutralize the antigens or fight against the antigens. Moreover, these neutrophils are sometimes called polymorphonuclear cells. Why we are calling polymorphonuclear cells means, so if you are a view of the blood cells under the microscope, some of the cells are exist in the polymorphonuclear stages. That means the nucleus exhibit in variety of structures at the time. Yes. So it's called polymorph nucleus cells. Sometimes the nucleus is called lobulated. Lobulated means you look like this. Here, this is called lobulated. This section is called lobulated. This section is called lobulated. So it's called polymorphonuclear cells. But polymorphonuclear cells, mononuclear cells, phagocytes, neutrophils, so all are same. All are same. These neutrophils mainly involved in the process of phagocytosis. What is called phagocytosis means, you know very well, the uptake of any foreign material or any bacterial or any other cells by the engulfing method or surround eating method. It is called phagocytosis. So for the phagocytosis, the neutrophils are easily get digested of the foreign antigens or foreign particle at the time of encounter. Suppose if you are view the blood in the microscope, nearly 60 to 70 percentage of the blood cells. You know very well, blood containing variety of cells. So the among the group of cells, the neutrophils will occupy 60 to 70 percentage of the blood cells, especially white blood cells. So the number of neutrophils is very huge. Moreover, these neutrophils are exactly first to encounter the antigen. So according to their neutralize of the antigen, the structure of the neutrophils are exist in the corresponding way. The length of the neutrophils is 12 micrometer in diameter, and also it contains two important parts. One is granules and cytoplasm. The yellow color indicates cytoplasm. The other small block color dot is called granules. So the cells containing cytoplasm plus granules, these neutrophils are called granulocytes. It's called granulocytes. And also this cells containing irregular shape of nucleus also. Sometimes it's called polymorphonuclear cells. This cytoplasm of the neutrophils contains variety of cellular organelles like primary granules, secondary granules, mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes, lysosomes, Golgi body, and other mucosomes. So variety of cellular organs are there. But small amount of ribosomes are existed. This is a very interesting fact of neutrophil. Neutrophil contains small amount of ribosomes. Why? Because you know very well ribosomes are exist in three forms. Membrane bound ribosomes, endoplasmic reticulum bind ribosomes, free ribosomes. Generally exist ribosomes this way. But in the case of neutrophils, some small amount of ribosomes are there. That indicates the neutrophils are not effectively involved in the translation because you know the basic biochemical process called translation. You know very well. The translation means translate the mRNA and finally proteins are synthesized. The process called protein translation. And a very important structure of granules is vehicles or granules. The granules are classified into three types: basic granules and secondary granules and tertiary granules. How it's differentiated means the each individual granules contains each individual enzymes. Why it's have enzymes means because those enzymes are involving the neutralization process of the encountering antigen through by the phagocytosis. In that way, the primary granules contains some bactericidal enzymes such as myeloid peroxidase, lysozyme, neutral protease, elastrase, acid hydrolase, and some granulocytase. Apart from that, cathepsin B proteins are there. This cathepsin protein B, which involve to binding the granules into the plasma membrane at the time of phagocytosis. Compared to the secondary granules, contains collagenase, lysozyme, iron binding proteins, lactoferrin, some other proteins. So the basic and secondary and tertiary granules are classified based on the presence of the enzyme within it. The third granules contain some specific enzymes. It's called endocrine, selectin, interleukins, cytokinin 5, and some other protein. Okay. So these three granules in the neutrophils, finally the neutrophils called matured neutrophils. Matured neutrophils means the neutrophils to ready to phagocytosis of the given encountering antigen at the site of antigen encounter. Maybe antigen encountered variety of ways. Oh, even from skin, mouth, nose, ear, or the environment, and lot of way to accident, wounding, some other exposure of toxic chemicals. So number of ways are there. But the neutrophils are going to reach the corresponding encountered area from the blood veins. The very amazing process that takes place. How means how neutrophils are moved to the invading area of antigen. Yes, this is very important biochemical process. How it sense the antigen. This sensing of antigen by the neutrophils by based on the granules containing some proteins. So in this way, neutrophils are involving the four important functions. Four important functions. One is phagocytosis, chemostasis, adherence, and absonization. Phagocytosis, chemostasis, adherence, absonization. This is the main functions of the neutrophil. Before that, this neutrophils contain huge amount of glycogen molecule. So why this neutrophils contains glycogen means suppose if you are having the wound, just like imagine if you have a wound, the wound means the wound area, some of the bacteria or antigens or viruses, whatever its antigens are encountered. At the same time, the neutrophils are going to reach the wound area. Yes. At the time, the neutrophils may be suspected with anaerobic environment. Suspected with the anaerobic environment. That means the neutrophils are moved from the blood veins to the space between the tissue or space between the cells. So it can migrate it from the blood veins. So once it's migrated, so the neutrophils are suspected to anaerobic condition. So for the time, the cells need some energy for the corresponding functions like phagocytosis, chemostasis, and adherence and opsonization. So for that anaerobic stage, the cells are never oxidize the glucose. Instead of oxidation of glucose, the cells goes to break down the glycogen into the glucose by the anaerobic metabolism. That is the basic reason of the neutrophils containing glycogen.